Hey everybody, welcome back to Police 10-8 Talk today. It's Officer Bosco out here at beautiful Fort Wilson. It's a little windy, so bear with me. I'll try to talk as loud as I can. Today I'm going to be going over a gun that I hold near and dear to my heart. It is basically I consider my favorite pistol of all time, and that is the H&K 45 USP Compact. Okay, now this is one of the old USPs. It's not one of the newer lines. It's not the tactical one, which we actually did a review on that also. I love this gun. It's 45 ACP. It actually holds a special place in my heart. I actually carried on patrol with one agency I worked for. They issued 45s there, and I wanted a gun that was a little more compact than the issued gun, which was a SIG 220 at the time. And I found it in the H&K USP 45. Holds 8+1 rounds, 45 ACP. Now when I bought this gun, it came in what is known as a variant 1, which means it's double action, single action, and it had the decocker and the manual safety. And what I did was I went down to Pickett Weaponry in Newberry, Florida, which I'm giving them a special shout out to Nick, the gunsmith there, who put the LEM trigger on me. He's about one of the few guys that I would trust with an H&K because he knows H&Ks. I know he knows how to work on them. So Nick down at Pickett Weaponry in Newberry, Florida. What we're going to do is we'll give you a link on the bottom, so that way if you want to send some work Nick's way, definitely do it. And also Matt down there at Pickett's always helps me out. It's always a good guy, so I'm giving him a special shout out because Nick did a fantastic job on this trigger. What I had done was HKparts.net, another favorite shopping place of mine, basically offers what is known as the LEM trigger for this gun and for other USPs as well. The LEM trigger stands for law enforcement modification. And what it does is it makes it more basically like a double action only pistol, but it does it to where the trigger pull doesn't kill you. And essentially what happens is right now you have to cock it. When the slide goes back in chamber it, the hammer's at a slightly cocked position already. And what you do is when you pull back on the trigger, you notice when I take up the slack, the hammer basically goes back, and then you have the brake, which is on this one's about 7 pounds, and that's when it fires. Okay? So what it does is it gives you a nice, almost like a revolver trigger pull with extremely light take-up. Okay? Another good thing is too, is the reset is literally that far. So I mean real light take-up. The kit comes with 2 trigger springs. You have a 4.5 to 5 pounder, 7.5 to 8 pounder. Honestly, I didn't notice much of a difference. One good thing too about the LM is if you have to, it does have second strike capability, but as a cop we're always taught to tap, rack and bang. But if you need to, it's extraordinarily long and it's very hard, but if you needed to, you still can pull that trigger, but it's probably about a good 15 to 17 pound trigger pull if you got to do it that way, so it's horrendous. But that's the only downfall of it, but you still do have second strike capability if you need it. So anyways, just hold on a second. Me and Officer Joel are going to go to the range and fling some rounds through my H&K 45 Compact. So stand by. Hear little baby angels singing in the background, so stand by.
Hey, Joel back with you, fixing to shoot but yet another one of Bosco's recently acquired toys. We got the H&K USP in 45. So here we go. Wow, this LEM trigger is the bomb. Alright guys, stand by. I'm going to hand it off to Bosco and then we'll be back with you.
Hey, this is Officer Bosco. Welcome back to Police 10-8 Talk. And I'm going to be shooting rounds from the 45 USP Compact. So stand by, going hot.
Hot.
Okay. Stand by, we'll give her our impressions.
Here we are back with you. Just shot Bosco's 45 Compact USP. That LEM trigger.
Wow, insane. It's such an improvement over the factory. Well, it is a factory trigger technically because it is an H&K parts for it, but man, does it make a difference when you're pulling that trigger. I mean, it's so much better.
Hey, I love the trigger, love the gun. H&K's always have typically been kind of out of the price range.
Yeah.
He stumbled into, like he's doing with frightening regularity lately, he's stumbling into these
good deals.
Really good deals that you just can't take advantage of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what more do you need to say? 45 ACP.
Yeah, you can't beat it. But overall, this is, like I said, this is one of my favorite. This is probably my favorite pistol of all time, and it's an excellent gun. Like I said, the LEM trigger was excellent. And like I said, give another shout out to Nick down there at Pickett Weaponry down in Newberry, Florida, for putting that LEM trigger in there, because he knows how to do it and knows how to do it right.
And there's also another Pickett's located in Micanopy.
Yeah,
it goes under the name of Beckwith's Guns from Harry, the now deceased owner.
The legend Harry Beckwith, which if you don't know who Harry Beckwith is, look him up on the internet and you'll understand why he's a legend around these parts.
And at the Micanopy location, they also have an indoor range, really nice.
Yeah, and that's on US 441 past Paynes Perry if you're in the Gainesville area.
So guys, make sure to remember, give us a like or subscribe. We're gonna sign off now. We got some more shooting to do, so
you better believe it.
Bosco, take it away.
Just remember, be safe and watch your six.